Pastor Jim Shipstead, and I'd like to welcome you today to Encouragement for Today. This morning I was reading out of 1 Kings chapter 8, verses 22 through 23 and 27 through 30, and this is a beautiful prayer given by Solomon. And you think about it, he was a very rich and powerful ruler. He had a deep humility and reverence towards God. Of course, he made a lot of mistakes in life, like all of us do. But he just had this posture of humbleness before God. And as I read this, let this be your prayer today. Beginning at verse 22 of chapter 8. Then Solomon stood before the altar of the Lord in the presence of all the assembly of Israel and spread out his hands toward heaven. And he said, O Lord, the God of Israel, there is no God like thee in heaven above or on earth beneath, who art keeping a covenant and showing loving kindness to thy servants, who walk before thee with all their heart, who has kept with thy servant, my father David, that which thou hast promised him. Indeed, thou hast spoken with thy mouth and hast fulfilled it with thy hand, as it is this day. And then dropping down to verse 27. But will God indeed dwell on the earth? Behold, heaven and the highest heaven cannot contain thee. What beautiful imagery here. How much less this house which I have built. Remember, he built the temple. Yet have regard to the prayer of thy servant and to his supplication, O Lord my God, to listen to the cry and to the prayer which thy servant prays before thee today, that thine eyes may be open toward this house night and day, toward the place of which thou hast said, my name shall be there, to listen to the prayer which thy servant shall pray toward this place, and listen to the supplication of thy servant and of thy people Israel when they pray toward this place. Hear thou in heaven thy dwelling place, hear and forgive. And I was thinking, what a beautiful prayer that is that Solomon offers to God. This morning I was on a conference call with a pastor in Uganda and another one in San Francisco, and yet another one in the Netherlands. And something which really kind of spoke to my heart is how these pastors in their churches are really people of prayer. In fact, in Uganda, they've been fasting for the last 32 days, and they'll be breaking their fast pretty soon, a 40-day fast. But they've been really just going to the Lord in prayer, and some wonderful things have been happening. And I was thinking how prayer is such an important part of our lives, and how God listens to our prayers. It's pretty amazing. We may not always like the answer he gives us, but I think it's in prayer that we really connect with God, and we see kind of the heavens open for us at times. They're seeing some amazing things happening as thousands gather for prayer in various places in the world. So today, I just encourage you to take a few moments, maybe in silence, and maybe reread this prayer of King Solomon's and make it your own as we humble ourselves before God in prayer. God bless you.